Yeah, there we go. So I'm Nancy Lasseter, and we're here for the midday stretch and renew with Qigong class. So we want to start off nice and slow and easy. Now, we start off, can you hear me okay still? Yes? Or
Yes,
yeah, I need more volume.
it's good.
Good.
Okay, all right. Okay, so start off nice and slow today. And we do that just in order to first kind of wake up to our bodies. Whatever you've been doing today, it's often taken you out of your body. You're busy dealing with the world, getting things done. That's what we do in our lives. So we want to drop in. And dropping in really means entering the inner landscape and checking out what's here right now. So we can do that by noticing that we're standing, have our feet shoulder distance apart, heading straight ahead. And we can just begin to rock a little bit from toes to heels, back and forth. It's like we're finding the level ground. And then we can rock back and forth, side foot to side foot. So on one side of the foot and then the other. And then come to rest. And then begin the Tai Chi pouring that we often do to start. And that's rather than just pouring side foot to side foot, the whole body's moving to one side, dropping in on that one side. So the weight is much greater on this one side. There's emptiness here. It's a Tai Chi principle of yin yang, emptiness and fullness. And then moving to the other side, dropping in here, kind of saying hello, greeting the earth that you're connecting with. Feel that gravity? It's really strong on. Feel the muscles in that leg that's rooted here, another principle of Tai Chi. And then pouring again. There's a resting that happens here. And then we uplift. You can bring the arms up, palms open. And then as we arrive, turn palms over, exhale down. So again, uplifting as we move and resting. So nice and slow, with very little effort. Everything we do in our lives, we put a lot of effort into it, don't we? And this, we want to just make it so accessible, easy, almost effortless. So when the arms come up as if they float up, and when they come down, they're just coming down because of gravity. As if we're not even making it happen. It's just rising up like a soft wind coming up and then coming down. Inhaling and exhaling. And a couple more times. And just one more. Nice. And we'll bring the energy up a little bit with the waving at the lake. So just bouncing back and forth or up and down, and the arms just come forward. It's because that upper body is really bringing it forward. The lower body's engaged too. It's really getting it moving. So you can begin to open the fingers as they come forward. Like you're getting some energy and chi moving all the way into the fingertips. You can feel it also in the feet as the feet grounding, opening. The toes are lifting as you come back. And you can feel how this really gets that chi moving in the body, right? Like you can imagine that you're just opening up streams of energy being sent. Speed it up a little bit. See how that feels? Now let's slow it way down. How's that different? This feels very different to me. So some mornings when you wake up and there's just not much happening and you need to get some energy going, you might speed it up. And then you might slow it down so that you can have a start to the day that has energy, but it doesn't have that frenetic, anxious, I gotta get going kind of energy. It softens. So we'll slow it down some more and let it come to rest. Let's open up the shoulders. We're going to let the chin just move towards the ground, the head also, shoulders forward. And then we're going to rise up, bring the head up, bring the shoulders up. But you're just stretching the whole body. It's not just the shoulders. So the whole body's coming up. You're going to open the chest as the shoulders come back and down and around and forward. So chin goes down again, forward, up, and back. So just go at your own pace and feel that in the chest, feel that in the shoulders. What's it like to unwind here? Let out some of that tightness that builds up in the shoulders and in the chest, upper back. One more time around. Nice. Let's do some swinging and drumming. We're going to swing side to side. As we swing to one side, we lift the heel of the opposite foot. And we keep the head right on top of the shoulders. So we're in alignment. The neck and head doesn't turn further than the upper body. So again, there's little effort here. We're not trying to see how far we can go side to side, just opening. It's an invitation to the body to come alive, to be refreshed and renewed. A bit of restoration here. We think of our liquid nature and the flow of liquid inside the body, like the ocean, full of nutrients flowing through the body. As we let go of those places that are tight, so the arms really hang. The fingers are so loose, the shoulders are loose. And there's a nice massage happening with the spine. So then we're going to do our drumming. It's a tap or a drum to the upper chest. And it just kind of bounces right off. And then we move to the sides of the ribs. And sides of the belly. And then chest. Solar plexus. belly. Lower ab. The belly and the kidneys. Nice and light on the kidneys. And the lower ab and sacrum. Coming to rest. So close your eyes just a moment. See, how does this feel? So just checking in. No judgment, no expectations. Just see what it is like. And opening the eyes, and we can do a bit of a swinging vertically up and feeling it kind of rising up with the body, and then a letting go, and then coming back up. Opening and releasing. And up. And this time you can open all the way up, lengthen the arms, but relax the shoulders. Open the fingers. Let go. And just check out the space up there. You know, what's it like? What's it like where you're reaching? A couple more times at your own rate. So let's do the spinal cord breathing. Wonderful thing for the spine. It's going to bring the arms up, palms out, chin is up, and the sacrum is pointing also. So you got a nice curve in the spine. And then we're going to do the opposite for the spinal cord breathing. Palms come down, facing the face. The head is resting. So the spine is tucked the opposite direction, tucking the sacrum. And rising up, opening. Chin up slightly, not too far. You don't want to scare the chi out of the neck. And then letting go. You feel that yin part, that release right here, everything letting go as you come down. Then inhaling, coming up, opening, not a tension, just an opening. You feel the difference if you were to tense everything. That would be a whole different experience for the body. Just an opening, gentle, and then releasing. 2 more times. Opening and releasing. This one. As you come down this time, let the arms just drop. You can fall forward if that works for your body today. Only do what feels really safe for you. And you can turn from the waist left to right if that's okay for you. Let the head really drop. You can shake your head yes to be sure that it's relaxed. And then slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time and cup the hands. And after the head is all the way up, and bring those arms up as if you can pull up from the earth some of its great strength, resilience, and just spread a little bit all over the body, all the way down. Good. So let's do the flowing fountain. And we begin with the wrists crossed, the palms are open. We're just going to bring them up, let them turn out, release at the top, and palms down. You could sink the body as if you're sitting in a chair, if that works for your knees. Cross the wrists up the mid body. Nice release at the top. And continuing at your own speed. Don't worry too much about the form, but just about the intention. A positive intention to open, to relax, to energize, to restore. Feel the feet grounded. It's as if you could bring energy all the way up from the earth, up through the feet, all the way up the body, and out through the fingertips, much like in the way that a fountain operates. And last one. We'll do dragon wags its tail. We're going to have the arms out, fingers pointing forward. We're just going to dip over to the right, and that's a nice way of opening the left side of the body. Let the head really relax. Come up and exhale to the other side. Let the head go. Rising up and releasing to the other side. You can feel the opening of that side of the body. Opening of the right side and relaxing of the left. Last one. Let's do a little shaking. We're just going to start shaking the fingers, the arms, shoulders. Is that okay for you? If there's any injury, any parts you need to be careful of, then you don't want to necessarily be shaking them up. You don't want to shake the head a whole lot, but you want to shake the body. If it works for you, shake the hips, move the spine, move the legs. You can move them around a bit. Up and down, back and forth. And this really does a lot to shake out things, energy that gets stuck. In fact, it's called in the Chinese medicine shaking to ward off illness. This is part of really ancient practice. So let's shake it out. All that stuff that's in your head, stuck in your body, let it go. One of my teachers used to take a little instrument, like a shaker, and he'd walk around while we were doing this. Shake it out, let it go, let it go, let it go. And we would shake for 5-10 minutes. We were really letting it go. So we're not going to do it that long. We don't have that much time. But you could do it longer on your own anytime you need to shake it out. All right. So let's let that go. Come to rest. Check in. Close the eyes just a moment. How's that feel? If it's safe to close your eyes, you can always just lower your gaze. Feel the breath. Feel the energy that's really been moving through the body, right? So let's do just a couple more things. We're going to do part of the Shivashi form, and we're going to get in the bow stance. So we're going to put our weight on the right foot and then turn on the left. So lift up the left toes, turn on the left heel, put the weight now in the left, and then we're going to step forward with the right. Turn the hips forward, and now that's your bow stance, all right? And then move back here. And you should be able to move back and forth like this. So I have most of the weight in the back now. Put the hands on the chest. I do one of my favorites that I really like a lot. It's called Dove Spreads Its Wings. So you imagine that you are a bird. These are your wings resting right now on the chest. And we're going to put our weight forward into the front foot, lift the back heel, open the wings. Feel that? It's also just a light balance practice. Now we're going to bring the wings back to the chest as we shift the weight to the back foot. And as we do that, that front foot is empty. It can go to the back of the nice angle as we step forward with the left. Lift the right heel. And we'll keep doing that. We're going to switch feet. Put the weight in the back foot. Empty foot steps forward. So Tai Chi and Qigong really have a lot to do with balance, teaching us how to have one foot that's really solid and rooted, which allows the other foot to move. Bring those wings in. Step forward. Open the chest. Down. And one more time. Just stay right there for a moment. And then put the weight in the back foot. And we're going to just finish with the wave, pushing the wave. So the elbows are nice and heavy. And I always say that because that means that you're not using your shoulders. You really want to relax them so you can feel them just let go. So then your palms are just straight forward and open. And the weight's mainly in the back foot. Now we're going to just push forward. The whole body, not the arms. Whole body pushes forward. Now let the arms drop a little bit. As we shift to the same foot back, we're not going to change feet. We're bringing that wave towards us, and then we're pushing it up and forward. Exhaling, letting the wave come back. So as the whole body comes back, really limp hands also come back. And then as we move forward, releasing. So we can all take a beautiful trip to the beach and synchronize together and synchronize with the waves. Imagine that wave rolling in right now. Rolling out. You can make your own ocean wave sound. No one's going to hear you. You know what it feels like when you get to the beach? Something happens, right? Just there's a letting go. And there's something about that fresh ocean air, the smell of the ocean, the sound of the waves coming in, going out. And this time I'm going to change feet. So weight in the back foot, lift the front foot and bring that back, and step forward with the opposite. Coming in and out. Feel the difference between using just the arms and using the whole body. So this time as you come forward, be clear that it's the whole body that's pushing this way. And the whole body is bringing it magnetically in. And go. A couple more times. Last one. coming in. We'll just finish up with a little bit of waking up. We're going to wake up with the kidney belt back all the way in the front, and then a few nice belly rubs, really good for digestion. And then coming down the sides of the legs all the way down, and then coming up the inside of the legs, just tapping back to the kidney belt. And this time bringing the energy and the tapping up to the shoulders, to the chest. Open the right arm, and we're going to tap the inside of the arm. Give yourself a hand for being here today. Then the outside, and we'll repeat that 2 more times. And then we're going to do the other side, the other arm inside, and then the outside, back to the chest, inside, outside. Last one. We're going to do the back, the shoulders coming up, the neck very gently up the spine, up to the skull, up to the crown of the head, down to the face, go around the eyes a few times, down to the jaws, and back to the chest, down to the belly, and a few nice little belly rubs just to finish. And there we go. Thank you all for coming today. May this practice benefit you. May it benefit all beings. So I'm going to stick around if anybody wants to make any comments. I'll just stop the recording and hopefully see you next time.